Hey everyone, it is Thursday and we just had lunch, and so I remembered that I have not done the video yet on our menu. So I went searching for our menu and I could not find it for nothing. Now watch, as soon as I get off from here it will pop up. So it doesn't matter anyway. I went ahead and made another one. Really quick. Yesterday what I had done is I had written down what was in our freezer. And I cannot remember, I pulled out some leg quarters for us to have today. And this might be two left after I pulled out that one. I think I still have 2 bags of leg quarters left. Granted, I have to tell you, and I'm going to try to write this down, and we got those leg quarters for 25 cents a pound, okay? Each pack or each bag is 10 pounds, so it's $2.50 for the leg quarters to feed our family of 9. I'm not even kidding. The chicken breast we got for $1 a pound. Now granted, one of our local grocery stores, Bilo, has leg quarters on sale this week. Wait, it's either Bilo or Food Lion for 35 cents a pound. So I could go get some, but I still have a few bags in there, so I'm going to hold off, okay? This wasn't so good. It wasn't so bad, but it was $2.47, as you saw yesterday on that receipt in the wind. $2.47 a pound for the ground beef. The pork chops, I'm not quite sure. I think they were $1.50 a pound. I'm not quite sure on the Boston butts either, or the ham, or the turkey. That was back in Thanksgiving time. I can tell you, it was a turkey of one of the turkeys that we got from Publix, and they had the rock bottom price, whatever that was, 69-79 cents a pound. This is how we do it. We stock up on the meat when we find it at a rock bottom price. Yes, sometimes the sales do not come around, and it turns out we just have to pay a little bit more, but this is the best way to do it. Come on, you cannot beat 25 cents a pound, or this week it's 35 cents a pound. And I have compared prices from our area to other areas, and it's very comparable. And with watching YouTube videos and being on other people's blogs and all, I know that in just about every area of the United States, with maybe the exception of California, these prices are out there, okay? So just be on the lookout. Alright, with that said, I'm going to show you what I have planned. Granted, this can always change, it's subject to change, but here's breakfast. I did the blueberry muffins, and that's what we had this morning. It's Thursday. And I used the canned blueberries. We have some left over that I'm going to put into some pancakes that I put in the refrigerator, okay? Pancakes, dirt cheap. Muffins, dirt cheap. You can even buy the mixes really cheap, but I was doing these from scratch. You can't get much cheaper than flour and sugar and oil. Okay, well, oil's not so cheap, but flour and sugar, granted. Oil, buy it when it's on sale or buy it from Aldi. Eggs have been outrageous. Fortunately, they have went down recently. They have bumped back up a bit in price, but we bought 30 dozen from our wholesale chef store. It's a restaurant supply store. I think those come to like $1.40 or so a dozen. The bacon was not so good. It was $3 a pound, I believe, but it's not so bad either. And then toast. We're talking bread. Toast. The bread come from Aldi for 79.89 a pound, whatever that is. Oatmeal. Come on. And I have this thing. I have a mental block with a refrigerator oatmeal. I'm going to try it. I'm going to make 1 jar of it, or maybe a few jars for us that, you know, eat oatmeal. And try it. I do not like mushy oatmeal. I'm afraid I'm not going to like it, but I'm willing to try it because I have some yogurt in the refrigerator, and I can take another can of those blueberries I have or something to add to it. I think I have some frozen fruit from the Dollar Tree in the freezer. So I'm going to try the refrigerator oatmeal and see if we like it. My husband refuses to eat oatmeal. He will not eat breakfast if it comes down to oatmeal. So that's out completely. The Egg Mcmuffins, once again, the eggs, $1.40-ish a dozen. And then we got the English muffins from Aldi. Lunch, leftovers, that would be free, quote unquote. Ramen Noodles, I like them in a cup. I cannot stand them any other way, and I cannot stand to have mushy ramen. I cannot remember how much they were. I know you can get them for like 30 cents a cup at Walmart. These were bought at Aldi in the 6-packs. And so sandwiches can be inexpensive. We have peanut butter and we have jelly. Or we could do fried egg sandwiches. I have that chopped ham I've got for, what, $1.38 or $1.40 a pound. We have cheese I got from the wholesale store. I'm just trying to show you what these meals are composed of. And people ask, how can you live off from such a low grocery budget? We eat well. We eat very well. This ravioli is a number 10 can that I bought from Walmart. I don't have the receipt right in front of me, but I know that it was $5 and something. You might as well say $6. Now, this is a high-priced lunch for us. This is not normal, but this is not a contest for us. This is life, and sometimes we just have higher priced meals. I'm just showing you what we do, and we try to enjoy ourselves with our food, and so sometimes it's not always going to be the cheapest, and sometimes I buy things that's not always going to be the cheapest. The chicken melts, I have to tell you, normally I make these on the English muffins, or I will use hamburger buns or any kind of bread for that matter. But we were blessed with quite a few packs of hamburger buns. They're really big size ballpark hamburger buns. A lady at church, she has a family member that works for a place that distributes bread and donuts and whatnot, and she had extra they needed to get rid of, and praise the Lord, she thought of us. So we have some of those to eat, and I'm going to put some in the freezer if we're not going to use them soon. Okay, so the barbecue leg quarters, like I said, those were 25 cents a pound. The broccoli casserole. Okay, the broccoli came from the farmer's market. If you'll remember my farmer's market haul, I spent an entire morning putting away broccoli and kale greens. So it was a big process of washing them 3 times to make sure the sand and all was out, and cutting them up and blanching them, cooling them, and packing them away to freeze. The broccoli, honestly, if you have a really good sale at the grocery store, I'm really not convinced that you save a whole ton of money. But anyway, so broccoli casserole, and then coleslaw. The cabbage came from the farmer's market as well. I do know that the potatoes, all of the potatoes we got, which was sweet potatoes, red potatoes, baking potatoes, and the cabbage, all of that was like 28-29 cents a pound. And so that's how we're going to easily be able to make coleslaw very inexpensively. The sloppy joes I'll use from the ground beef over here from the chef store. And I have some left over. To be honest, I'm not sure what it is. It's some kind of spaghetti sauce or marinara sauce or pizza sauce left in the refrigerator. I'm going to turn it into sloppy joe sauce for sloppy joes, and I'll be able to use those buns that we were blessed with. We have those cheap potatoes for under 30 cents a pound, so I will use that to make some home fries. Pork chops, I believe that was $1.50 a pound, not so sure. And we'll eat that with some kale greens. I might do some rice and gravy on the side. I'm not sure how I'm going to prepare the pork chops. I don't want to do barbecue ones because that's going to be the leftovers. I mean the leg quarters. So I'll see how I'm going to cook those. It could be fried, but most